All right, today I want to talk a little bit about what's been happening in the news lately, mainly here in the States. It's been a lot of, I guess, protests against the cops, mainly a lot of blacks been getting killed. And, well, last night in El Cajon, California, which is a few miles from San Diego, an African guy from Uganda, I think his name was Alfred Olango. Now he was killed. I think his family called the cops and they was asking for assistance. I guess he had, went off a little bit on the edge there or something, and he was acting kind of strange. So I guess they was trying to like get him some help or something like that. But mainly the cops here in this country, they've been trained to like try to combat the drug problems. It's like we got to wipe off the drugs, and all these drug dealers, they going around and they hurting people, and they selling the dope and this and that. So mainly it was like the police became militarized. So they got all these weaponry. They got like armored tanks, automatic weapons. So they're prepared for like war, you know. And then when someone called the cops and said, "Hey, this guy's got a mental problem," I mean, I guess they get kind of, they don't know what to do about it, I guess. So I think the cops need to be trained a little bit on that, and maybe, they can probably solve some of the problem. But right now, I don't think the cops are real trained enough to solve some of the minor problems. Now these major problems, like dealing with the drug dealers, they all prepared and they got the armored vehicles and automatic weaponry and grenades and everything else. So they're prepared for that, but I don't think they're prepared to deal with anybody that's got like a mental problem. You know, I mean, it's like, seems like to me, it's like, hey, we run into any resistance and we're gonna shoot. It's like that. So I think people need to be well informed about the cops, because I don't think enough been written about the cops where people can say making uh, analysis on, hey, maybe I shouldn't call the cops in this situation. Maybe we should try other avenues to try to remedy the situation.